Welcome to Old Testament in a Year. Day 103. Joshua 15. The allotment for the clans of the tribe of Judah reached southward to the border of Edom, as far south as the wilderness of Zin. The southern boundary began at the south bay of the Dead Sea, ran south of Scorpion Pass into the wilderness of Zin, and then went south of Kadesh Barnea to Hezron. Then it went up to Adar, where it turned toward Karkah. From there it passed to Asmon, until it finally reached the brook of Egypt, which it followed to the Mediterranean Sea. This was their southern boundary. The eastern boundary extended along the Dead Sea to the mouth of the Jordan River. The northern boundary began at the bay where the Jordan River empties into the Dead Sea, went up from there to Beth Haglah, then proceeded north of Beth Arabah to the stone of Bohan. Bohan was Reuben's son. From that point, it went through the valley of Achor to Debir, turning north toward Gilgal, which is across from the slopes of Adumim on the south side of the valley. From there, the boundary extended to the springs at En Shemesh and onto En Rogel. The boundary then passed through the valley of Ben Hinnom, along the southern slopes of the Jebusites, where the city of Jerusalem is located. Then it went west to the top of the mountain above the valley of Hinnom, and on up to the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. From there, the boundary extended from the top of the mountain to the springs at the waters of Nephtoah, and from there to the towns on Mount Ephron. Then it turned toward Baalah, that is, Kiriath Jearim. The boundary circled west of Baalah to Mount Seir, passed along to the town of Kesalon on the northern slope of Mount Jearim, and went down to Beth Shemesh and onto Timnah. The boundary then proceeded to the slope of the hill north of Ekron, where it turned toward Shikharon and Mount Baalah. It passed Jabneel and ended at the Mediterranean Sea. The western boundary was the shoreline of the Mediterranean Sea. These are the boundaries for the clans of the tribe of Judah. The Lord commanded Joshua to assign some of Judah's territory to Caleb, son of Jephunneh. So Caleb was given the town of Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, which had been named after Anak's ancestor. Caleb drove out the 3 groups of Anakites, the descendants of Sheshai, Ahiman, and Talmai, the sons of Anak. From there, he went to fight against the people living in the town of Debir, formerly called Kiriath Sephir. Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksah in marriage to the one who attacks and captures Kiriath Sephir. Othniel, the son of Caleb's brother Kenaz, was the one who conquered it. So Aksah became Othniel's wife. When Aksah married Othniel, she urged him to ask her father for a field. As she got down off her donkey, Caleb asked her, What's the matter? She said, Give me another gift. You have already given me land in the Negev. Now please, give me springs of water too. So Caleb gave her the upper and lower springs. This was the homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Judah. The towns of Judah situated along the borders of Edom in the extreme south were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kinah, Dimonah, Adadah, Kadesh, Hazor Ithnan, Ziph, Telem, Bealoth, Hazor Hadattah, Kiriath Hezron, that is, Hazor, Amam, Shema, Moladah, Hazar Gadah, Heshmon, Beth Pelet, Hazar Shaul, Beersheba, Biziothai, Bala, Ayim, Ezem, El Talad, Kesil, Hormah, Ziklag, Madmanah, Sansanah, Lebaoth, Shalhim, Ayin, and Rimmon. 29 towns with their surrounding villages. The following towns, situated in the western foothills, were also given to Judah: Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashnah, Zanoah, En-Ganim, Zaphua, Enam, Jarmuth, Adullam, Soko, Azekah, Sha'araim, Adithaim, Gederah, and Gederothaim. 14 towns with their surrounding villages. Also included were Zinan, Hadashah, Migdal Gad, Dailin, Mizpeh, Joktheel, Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon, Kabon, Lamam, Kitlish, Gederoth, Beth Dagon, Naamah, and Makkedah. 16 towns with their surrounding villages. Besides these, there were Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Iftah, Ashnah, Nizib, Keilah, Akzib, and Mareshah. 9 towns with their surrounding villages. The territory of the tribe of Judah also included Ekron and its surrounding settlements and villages. From Ekron, the boundary extended west and included the towns near Ashdod with their surrounding villages. It also included Ashdod, with its surrounding settlements and villages, and Gaza, with its settlements and villages, as far as the brook of Egypt, and along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Judah also received the following towns in the hill country: Shamir, Jatir, Sako, Danah, Kiriath Sanah, that is, Debir, Anab, Eshtemoa, Anim, Goshen, Holan, and Gelo, 11 towns with their surrounding villages. Also included were the towns of Arab, Dumah, Ishan, Janim, Beth Tapua, Afkah, Humtah, Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, and Zior, 9 towns with their surrounding villages. Besides these, there were Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Juttah, Jezreel, Jokdeam, Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 towns with their surrounding villages. In addition, there were Halhul, Beth Zur, Gidor, Marath, Beth Anoth, and El Tekon, 6 towns with their surrounding villages. There were also Kiriath Baal, that is, Kiriath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns with their surrounding villages. In the wilderness, there were the towns of Beth Arabah, Medin, Sekakah, Nibshan, the city of salt, and En-Gedi, 6 towns with their surrounding villages. But the tribe of Judah could not drive out the Jebusites, who lived in the city of Jerusalem. So the Jebusites live there among the people of Judah to this day. Joshua 16. The allotment for the descendants of Joseph extended from the Jordan River near Jericho, east of the springs of Jericho, through the wilderness and into the hill country of Bethel. From Bethel, that is, Luz, it ran over to Adaroth, in the territory of the Archites. Then it descended westward to the territory of the Japhletites, as far as lower Beth Horon, then to Gezer, and over to the Mediterranean Sea. This was the homeland allocated to the families of Joseph's sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. The following territory was given to the clans of the tribe of Ephraim. The boundary of their homeland began at Adaroth Adar in the east. From there, it ran to upper Beth Horon, then onto the Mediterranean Sea. From Mikmethath on the north, the boundary curved eastward past Tanath Shiloh to the east of Janoah. From Janoah, it turned southward to Adaroth and Narah, touched Jericho, and ended at the Jordan River. From Tapua, the boundary extended westward, following the Kanah ravine to the Mediterranean Sea. This is the homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Ephraim. In addition, some towns with their surrounding villages in the territory allocated to the half-tribe of Manasseh were set aside for the tribe of Ephraim. They did not drive the Canaanites out of Gezer. However, so the people of Gezer live as slaves among the people of Ephraim to this day.